Good evening, mischievous sprites, and welcome to the Maggott Show. Tonight we've got a special treat. Rather literally, as Frugal has come into the studio wearing nothing but a giant eclair. I've spent the last 5 minutes praying that he won't explain to me why.
Don't worry, I'd rather not discuss it either.
Then we're all happy. Tonight our guest is the well-known superhero, the Tick.
Greetings, Mr. Maggot. It is an honor to participate in the venerable tradition of radio broadcasting, and I'm just tickled pink to be on your show.
Has he heard our show?
I can only presume not. So, the Tick, what was it that convinced you that coming on our show would be anything other than horrible?
I came to announce to the hairy, ill-washed underbelly of society that its days are numbered. Enjoy the passion fruits of your unjust ways now, because soon the bubbly wire brush of virtue will be coming to give you a scrubbing you'll never forget.
I noticed that your partner, Arthur, is mysteriously absent.
I'm guessing he has heard our show.
Yes, well, Arthur is attending to personal matters.
I saw him running to the bathroom after Nancy gave him one of her eclairs. The same kind I'm wearing, incidentally.
Yes, the secretarial temptress offered forth a decadent confection clothed in the sweet cotton pajamas of innocence, but within that deceptive pastry festered the very seed of unfathomable suffering.
Yeah, Correlatian cooking takes some getting used to.
I shudder to think of the trials poor Arthur's bowels are enduring at the hands of that sugary tormentor.
He'll live. Only the lucky ones die. So I hear you and Arthur recently took on Batman.
Just a misunderstanding, I assure you. Did you know that Batman is Bruce Wayne? I know! I didn't believe it either. I mean, Bruce Wayne doesn't even have a mask. That one was really a kick in the pants.
So how did Batman react to meeting Batman-well?
That was awkward. I respect Batman-well as a fellow crusader against evil, but he was very uncomfortable around Bruce and could have chosen his words more carefully.
Didn't he call him a tea-sucking rich kid poser?
Those were his exact words, but deep down I think he was really calling him a spoiled narcissistic wannabe. Batman-well means well, but sometimes his passions get the best of him. Personally, I think the more Bat heroes the merrier. I'll take an old-fashioned pack of identically themed superheroes over the trendy fashion runway of villainy any day of the week, mister, and I'll tell you something else. A bat in the Manuel-mobile is worth two in the bush.
That does not technically make any sense.
Nancy said the exact same thing to me on the way in. Is that some obscure Maggotonian greeting?
No, the only obscure greeting we use is Scortic Van Simblang, which basically means open your mouth and close your eyes.
Oh yeah, Arthur and I play this. I love this game, and I'm really good at it too. Watch this. Ah!
Damn, my fantasies don't have setups this good.
Frugal, get away from the Tick's mouth.
Hey, Nancy said the exact same thing on the way in. Ain't it a small world?
Pardon my presumption, but I think there's supposed to be a cupcake in my mouth by now.
Oh yeah, just let me frost it for you.
I would suggest in the strongest possible terms that you avoid eating, smelling, or even looking at anything Frugal gives you. And before he has a chance to convince you otherwise, we're going to break for commercial.
You're listening to the Maggott Show. You do realize how many watch lists that qualifies you for, right?
We don't normally do this here on the Maggott Show, but this time we thought it was crucial and imperative enough to make an exception. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very important announcement to make. Mike loves the cock.
The sausage kind or the rooster kind?
I didn't ask. I was merely assured that he loves it. He is also said to favor the wiles of goats, Bavarian goats. There was pictographical evidence once, but it was lost with time.
No, it wasn't. I've got some right here.
Of course, how dare I forget your superhuman abilities at goat porn archival.
Well, it was my major.
And now, back to our program. Welcome back. I read more mailbag horror now. Dear Maggot in demonic scum-given form.
Ah, he remembered me.
I have listened for a long time and am now wondering, whatever happened to the censors? Did you kill them? Get promoted? Did the chimp that was trained to press the beep button every 20 seconds die? What happened? Signed, did you really think I'd be stupid enough to let you know who I am? Well, Mr. Am, in the early days of the Maggott Show, we were owned by Paingiver Productions, which suffered from, shall we say, frequent management shifts.
Those who weren't arrested or assassinated within a week tended to commit suicide.
Yeah, so the broadcast rules we were expected to follow changed every week or two. Sometimes we needed to bleep out words like flower and puppy dog, whereas other times we could vividly describe the scenes on Frugal's TiVo without getting in trouble.
And I needn't tell you that I don't record it unless it has skull fucking.
But recently, Paingiver Productions got bought out by Gazpork Industrial.
If you could call it bought out, others would call it militarily subjugated.
Well, they bought us out. Whether they got the rest of the company by shooting people in the head really isn't my problem.
It makes it easier to respect them, really.
So now we follow their broadcast rules, which are pretty much limited to the fact that we are not allowed to extinguish all life in the galaxy, including them, while we're on the air.
It's nice to have bosses that are understanding.
Anyways, that's it for the Maggott Show this week. Tune in next time or wake up with a suspicious taste of cappuccino in your mouth.